Hello and welcome to another Bendyworks blog post. I'm Ryan Corbin.
And my name is John Major.
And today we're going to talk to you about Ionic and specifically Ionic Geolocation. It's a feature I've used in a couple apps and it provides a nice smooth polish to an app when you can use geolocation features. There's been a lot of stuff going on in Ionic lately. So we're not only going to cover installing in Ionic 3, we're also going to put out two other videos, one on installing in Ionic 4, and then one in Ionic 4 with CAPACITOR. Yeah. And John, I don't know if you know this, but you probably do since you know a lot. CAPACITOR is the replacement for the Cordova layer that's like between Ionic and the phone. So really exciting about that. But I will start off right here. Let's pull up this screen.
Cool.
And we're just going to start with a simple Ionic start. And name it Geolocation 3. And for this purpose, we just need a blank. The other ones are great, but and then we're going to target native iOS and Android, and I'll install those. And then in a moment here, it'll give us a choice to install the Ionic SDK. And we don't need that today, but we've been using that in a lot of apps that we've been doing, and it provides the deploy. The deploy is fantastic. Not having to go through the App Store to update your apps. Yeah. So here that is, and I'll just say no to that. And see, so the first thing you want to do is install the Cordova plugin, and you can find these on the Ionic Docs website, so you don't have to just copy them off of our terminal. And then once you have it added in, you need to npm install it. Pretty standard for Ionic packages.
Yeah.
And then this is actually an old project. So we're going to first, once we're in here, go into the app module. And we're just going to import the geolocation from at Ionic Native Geolocation. It's got an autocomplete right there. And then put it in the providers. Pretty simple. And so the only complicated thing about this install is there is a small snippet of code that you need to put in the config.xml. Just right down here at the bottom, and that has to do with iOS and granting permissions on the iPhone.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. And let me format that because I'm, OCD about that kind of thing. Yeah, I think a lot of good programmers are.
Yeah, I mean, maybe that's not a good definition of good. I mean, maybe like you just have laser vision, and you can see everything for what it is supposed to be on one line.
I think that is it. I have laser vision. That's the only explanation. So this is the HTML, and I'm just going to plop this pre-made code that I have in here, and I'll give a second to explain it and read it. We're just going to output the latitude and longitude. I mean, if you had this data some other way, you could compare it against a database and select the nearest location or something like that, but right now we're just going to put it on the desktop or on the page, and latitude and longitude, and then a button that we're going to access the get location feature, which will fill these in and activate the binding. So then in the home.ts, you're just going to import the geolocation, and I've got a handy plugin to auto import, and then
yeah, the nice thing now is with VS Code, you get a lot of that stuff for free.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. And if you're using TypeScript.
Yeah. Big fan of VS Code. I had to leave behind my love of Atom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that too, but I at least brought with me the Atom key bindings, which is really nice.
I think I should do that. Okay, so I'm just creating two variables for latitude and longitude, and then the meat here is going to be a get location function, which we were referencing on the HTML, and it's going to get your current position, and then this response is going to come back, and we're going to take the coordinates out of the response to get the latitude and the longitude, and those should bind to the front end. So
let's hope we don't see those errors.
Yeah. Yeah, we were seeing some errors earlier, but oh, nope. Sorry, Ionic run iOS. Ionic Cordova run iOS. I always forget that Cordova command.
I mean, I know, I'm kind of liking the idea of starting a project inside an Ionic project.
Oh, I spelled it wrong now.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
Finally, yeah. Of course, when we're recording, we've done this several times before, and perfect.
If only.
Mm. So that Ionic Cordova run iOS is going to grab our simulator, and that'll come up in a second. Or it's right there.
Cool.
Yeah.
I thought there's like a weird, like wonky thing. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is something that we've seen before. It's the Cordova platform is not shipping with the simulators anymore. So I got a simple line here. It's actually 3 commands. I'm going to cd into platforms to iOS to Cordova, and I'm going to install the sim, and then cd back out.
And is it because capacitor? Is that why it's not?
No, it's just a choice they made not to bundle all these with an Ionic project, just to reduce the package size. At least that's what I was explaining to me. So.
Gotcha.
And I'm running again.
11 vulnerabilities.
Yeah, I should probably fix those. But on a small project like this, it doesn't matter that much. Oh, I thought I was going to go on the A+, but I went with the X.
There you go. I have an X.
You have the X?
Yeah.
I don't have the X. Oh, no. I'm still on the 7.
Oh, okay. So I thought you had an Android.
No.
Okay.
So here's our simple app. This is the latitude, longitude, and there you go.
Okay.
And since we're testing in the simulator, I've rigged those numbers to pop up, so that is correct.
Cool. And that is not our location.
That is not our location. Don't come find us. And tune in. We're going to have 2 more videos following with
2 more videos.
One for Ionic 4, and then one for Ionic 4 with Capacitor.
That's right.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a good day.
Thanks.